Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to do what you know that you need to do. Right at the beginning of this week, my gorgeous Taurus. Now it's time to take the responsibility of your own life. And what do I mean by this? It's nothing scary. It is nothing negative whatsoever. In fact, it is complete opposite. When I say this, I mean that, there is something you're gonna feel like you want to dive into at the beginning of this week. And I mean that like in a sense of learning, you will like really badly want to learn something. You will really badly want to explore something. This is to do with like a certain subject that you are not going to be able to think about to think about whatsoever. So that in itself, it's gonna be deeply connected with you taking responsibility of your own life at that moment in time. You're also going to, believe me or not, you're going to protect yourself, you're going to protect your energy, and you're also going to set the boundaries. This is an extremely important to mention at such a significant stage of your own life. What you need to understand is that if you don't take this very seriously, one thing is going to lead into another. And I don't want you to not to take this very seriously, because if you don't take this very seriously, what you're going to feel so drawn to, you're going to feel so drawn to learn something. You're going to feel so drawn to explore something. You're going to feel so drawn to find out more about this specific subject, which suddenly you're going to find yourself thinking about like there is no tomorrow. And if you don't take this very seriously, oh no, it's going to be such a shame, because within the next 4 weeks, you are going to have this mind-blowing opportunity. And this mind-blowing opportunity, it's not only going to allow you to do what you want to do when it comes to this particular subject, but this mind-blowing opportunity, it's going to give you such a big, enormous reason to literally celebrate. So this is what I need you to understand. As long as you take this subject very seriously, you are going to have this mind-blowing opportunity within the next 4 weeks, and if you don't take this very seriously, then you are not even going to notice this opportunity, which would be such a shame, because I know that this is going to be so major for you. And I'm not saying that this is not going to happen at some point in your future. No, baby, no. I'm not saying that you're not going to have this opportunity at some point in your future. Yes, that can happen like later on, but honestly, it's very important for you to realize how big this is actually going to be. So that's why I need you to take this opportunity. I need you to take this very seriously. This, whatever you're gonna feel so connected to, my God, this is instantly going to open your mind when it comes to so many things in your life you didn't know what to do about. This is going to have such a positive impact on your life, almost like immediately, literally. Absolutely brilliant indeed. And also, my gorgeous Torini, you know what? At around the beginning of this week, those people in your life that mean to you so much, those people in your life that mean to you the most, they are indeed going to be playing such a big role when it comes to you, having your own kind of awakening where you're going to see things in a whole new light. And that in itself, it's going to be important because it's going to reflect on your uniqueness. It's going to reflect on things that you're so good at, on those things that you're so original at. And that in itself It's gonna lead towards you reminding yourself of this idea, this really brilliant idea which you've had not that long ago. So it's not only about, you seeing things in a whole new light. It's not only about you embracing your uniqueness, where we are the most powerful, of course, but all these feelings and emotions and all these energies are going to lead towards you remembering this idea which you've had not that long ago. That idea is brilliant indeed. Why are you remembering this right now? Because you have overcome some kind of obstacle in the meantime that has been preventing you to kind of take this particular idea which you've had before very seriously indeed. And when it comes to this idea, my God, this idea is going to be ridiculously rewarding for you, ridiculously rewarding. So that's why I need you to take this also very seriously indeed. By the time you get to the meat part of this week, okay, by the time you get to the meat part of this week, you know what's going to happen. Something is going to happen. Something quite strange, something quite unusual, something quite weird, something quite bizarre. But then again, at the same time, whatever happens, it's not about what exactly is going to happen, but what you are going to realize to have this beautiful moment of like self-discovery. You must not analyze this beautiful moment of self-discovery you are going to have, you will go through. You must not overanalyze this whatsoever, because this in itself is connected to the actual clarity in your life. An important confirmation, an important clarity this is going to bring you, and you will know that this is to do with your life, this is to do with your life purpose, but it's also to do, with the fact that, you will know instantly what do you need to do. You will know instantly what do you need to do. With another words, which step do you need to take? And that in itself, it's going to lead towards you, my God, coming out of your comfort zone like never before. Seriously, oh my God, how are you going to feel? It's going to lead towards you thinking about having a new start, where you're going to trust yourself, where you're going to be able to push your fears or any negativities aside and take a leap of faith. Absolutely brilliant. And by the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Torini, oh my God, this is important. It's gonna sound rather weird, but it's quite important, because at around the end of this week, there are going to be some people which are going to be getting on your nerves, I think. Somebody is going to be getting on your nerves, and somebody is going to be irritating you at around the end of this week. It's to do with one specific person. I need you to understand this. When you find yourself at that moment in time when somebody irritates you so much, someone is going to irritate you right at around the end of this week, and trust me, you will know who am I talking about and what am I talking about here. Especially when it happens, and all you need to do, it looks like you're gonna be challenged, and I need you to stand your ground. I need you to stand your ground, my gorgeous Torini, okay? By standing your ground, there are two major things going to happen. All you need to do is just stand your ground, my gorgeous Torini, and stand up for yourself and your beliefs, okay? That's what you need to do. You just need to be 1000% honest. Once you're challenged, you need to stand your ground. By standing your ground, you're not only going to do the right thing, of course, because you're going to be honest, but then again, at the same time, there are two major things going to come out of it. Number one, something, some kind of situation some kind of a really negative situation. You will this is going to bring some kind of a negative situation in your life, really negative situation, to an end. And number two, you're also going to after that moment in time, it's not going to happen that long, maybe 2 or 3 days later, you are going to, that's to do with number two, you know, 2 or 3 days later, not that long after that moment in time, it's like a spiritual domino. It's about to take over, which means that you are going to have a sudden and unexpected changes. You're going to have some kind of a sudden and unexpected changes, and when it comes to these sudden and unexpected changes, you will respond to them differently. You will be able to respond to these changes how you want to respond to these changes, purely because you did decide to stand up for your beliefs in the first place, and otherwise that wouldn't happen. And this is why this is going to be so important. So now, my gorgeous Torini, I'm just going to see what is going to be a tarot card of the week. So these are the little babies here. What is going to be a tarot card of the week, my gorgeous Torini? Let's just see. Let's just see what is going to be a tarot card of the week. Oh my goodness, yes, surprise, surprise. You see, this is brilliant. You are anyway going to have a reason to celebrate by the end of this week. You are gonna feel like you want to celebrate. You will seriously be so happy, and the whole new door are about to open for you. It's not only about the whole new door opening for you, but it's also at the same time there are a couple of negative things which are going to come to an end, which are going to allow you to finally move forward in your life. Trust me, my gorgeous Torini, you know, there is such a beautiful energy which is about to return into your life. This energy is going to reflect on your creativity, on your physical energy, on your mental energy, on your spiritual energy. But I can also see a really beautiful people slowly but surely starting to walk into your life. These beautiful people are going to be connected to your spiritual journey. So in terms of spirituality, I would highly advise you to try to connect or reconnect with the like-minded souls. Try to do something in terms of spirituality which can connect you or reconnect you with people who are thinking like you. It is so important when it comes to our journey. But then when it comes to you, especially when it comes to these people, they are going to be playing a major role in your future. Hello my gorgeous people, just to let you know, I've just started monthly subscriptions, monthly paid subscriptions, and the more people subscribe to this channel, you know, through monthly paid subscriptions, more content I'm going to be able to make. And this is why this is going to be so important. If you would like to subscribe to this channel through this monthly paid subscription in order to help me to keep this channel going, you will see the link is going to be in the description below. And thank you so much, because I will be ever so grateful.